just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right to the air, here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Super. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
Black 20. Turbo set.
To throw is Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, second down and goal.
20.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Take over first and 10 at the Lions' 46-yard line.
Yellow. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is caught! And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Value 3, value 20.
Williams in motion.
Super.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
DC.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac Taslav. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now, Goff. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown The receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
180. What's that? What's that?
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he will get into the end zone. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Lions 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4th. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What? 20. 14. 14.
On 1st down, it's gone. That's over the middle. Caught by Teslam. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now Gibbs has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece to score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jack Campbell in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Whoa! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, KC. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On play action, Goff. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Kill!
Back to the air, it's Goff. He gets this one to Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Here's Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Third down and goal to go.
Goff to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Super! Average wall! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, sir.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, rip lift. Hello.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And a yard. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. You'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Goff in the pistol. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Hold on. Check. Hey, Shell.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 46-yard line.
Easy.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's got it! To the goal line and in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, Chiefs! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Black 20. We're good. We're good. Yes, sir. Whirling. Whirling. Turn this up.
On first down, it's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Teslam. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
And while it
line.
ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That'll be intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for his defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 7.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Nice. Top of the line. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Bronco 80, 79 Bronco. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air one more time. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. And the Lions are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up a 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Yellow.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Attack!
Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look...
And he will score! Brashard Smith, touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 42, Lions 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown.
Almost pass. Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Chapter 11, 68.
He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Smith. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Smith again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, they'll go with Smith. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
We're trying to pick this one up with Martinez. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Yellow.
They'll run with Smith, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, it's Smith. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
At the 45-yard line.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st down, Detroit.
Ready? Ready? Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.